The House of Representatives ignores White House objections and votes to end the COVID health emergency. Biden's White House urged opposition to the GOP-led bills. Let's dive into it, shall we? The House on Tuesday ignored opposition from President Biden and voted to end the public health emergency related to COVID-19, winning some support from House Democrats on a second bill that would end the government's requirement that federal health care workers must be vaccinated against COVID. The two bills, the Pandemic is Over Act and the Freedom for Healthcare Workers Act, were planned by Republicans last week, and late Monday, the White House announced that it will terminate the national COVID emergency on May 11th. The White House also announced its opposition to the two bills up for a vote today. But Republicans pressed ahead anyway and easily passed both measures despite the GOP's narrow majority in the House. The Pandemic is Over Act, which would end the public health emergency, passed 220 to 210 in a vote that saw every Republican vote for it and every Democrat vote against it. But the Freedom for Healthcare Workers Act, which would end the vaccination requirement for federal healthcare workers, passed 227 to 203 with help from some Democrats. Those Democrat votes came even though Democrat leaders on the House floor argued against both bills. Representative Frank Pallone, a Democrat from New Jersey, said he opposes the Pandemic is Over Act because it would abruptly and irresponsibly end the COVID-19 public health emergency virtually overnight, and Democrats on the floor similarly argued against the bill to end the vaccine requirement. Support among Democrats for maintaining a high state of emergency related to COVID has waned in the months since President Biden said in an interview that the pandemic is over. Late last year, the Democrat-led House and Senate each approved a defense policy bill that would require the Pentagon to end its COVID-19 vaccine mandate. That bill passed easily in the House in a 350 to 80 person vote. Nonetheless, the White House said this week that it opposes the GOP attempt to eliminate the vaccination requirement for healthcare workers and said Biden would veto the bill if it passed the House and the Senate. While COVID-19 is no longer as disruptive threat that it once was, it makes no sense for Congress to reverse this protection for vulnerable patients as well as our healthcare workers who have given so much to protect us, the White House said. It's really funny they say that because it's like you can still get vaccinated as a healthcare worker. It doesn't just it's not going to prevent you from doing that. It's just not a mandate. Come on, White House. Keep up. Come on, guys. You're better than this. Where are you? But let's continue. But the White House stopped short of saying it would veto the bill to end the public health emergency, PHE, even though it said it opposes that bill. If the PHE were suddenly terminated, it would sow confusion and chaos into the critical wind down, the White House said. Due to this uncertainty, tens of millions of Americans could be at risk of abruptly losing their health insurance, and states could be at risk of losing billions of dollars in funding. So I don't really have that much of an opinion on if they want to end it now or May 11th. It sounds like what they just said, it'll save billions of dollars. But then I'd rather the money go to the states anyways, instead of the federal government. But that's just me. But as far as the mandates go, yeah, and the mandates, they're terrible. Some people have like health effects from the vaccine and stuff. So, they just can't get it, any vaccine, because of, pre-existing conditions and whatnot. And to penalize them for that is kind of insane, especially COVID's just dying down anyways. Everyone's just going to get natural immunity to it, in my opinion. So, but what do you think? This is all just my opinion. Tell me your opinion. Let me know in the comments below. Also, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel for daily news updates, hit that notification bell, and share this video to help spread the news. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.